What's up, boys? Action Jackson here. And, my brain really was just, I was going for a walk. I didn't even have time to get a shirt on. I go for a walk without my shirt to just, soak up all that vitamin D, all that sun. And it ran through me. I need to record a video because I haven't really told you guys really like what this YouTube channel is for. Obviously, when I first created my YouTube channel, I wanted to help people and kind of wake people up, just like, someone I didn't have back then. I really just wanted to wake up the young minds of people, because I'm not going to like toot my own horn, but I consider myself a lot more woken up, a lot more mature than 99.9% of most men out there. And I'm trying to use that blessing from God to help as many people as I can, because I just had that vision a year ago to do it. And then I was posting. And then my account got banned, and I was just in such distraught because I had grown it to like 500 subscribers. And I was like, dude, that took me 5 months to do. And I was so distraught. And I made a new YouTube channel. I wasn't consistent with it anymore. Like, Satan had fully attacked me and defeated me in that. And it was very disappointing. And during that summer, I started smoking weed again. Because, like, the whole point was like, oh, I don't smoke weed anymore. I wake up on time. I'm getting fucking to it, right? That whole summer, I was smoking weed, still making videos, telling people to lock in when I was, like, really not locked in at all. I was eating like shit. I was smoking weed. I was jerking off to fucking porn the whole time. It was just terrible, bro. Terrible. And that's this YouTube channel now. And now, as of mid-September last year, I was like, bro, look at your fucking self, dude. Since like July, I've been just a degen, bro. All the stuff that I was talking about, early 2024 and on to like June, it all went into the gutter. All that shit I was talking about. I'm not gonna blame it on me getting banned. Like, I could have rose from that. I was trying to, and then I just got super demotivated because now everything was doing worse. Personal shit was happening, everything like that. And in September, I was just like, bro, look at yourself, dude. You've been smoking weed every fucking day. You've been eating donuts, pizza, chips, you name it, bro. Every day. Smoking weed, getting munchies, going and getting donuts and pizza, feeling like shit, being like, I'm not gonna do this again, bro. Tomorrow is the day I lock in, I'm gonna stop. And then the whole next day, I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm locking in, I'm gonna get healthy, I'm gonna go to the gym. I was inconsistent with the gym, by the way, too. I'm gonna fucking do this. And now it's smoke weed. Smoke weed at night. That's when the cravings were fucking intense. It was at night. And then now, I'm like, okay, I smoke weed. I'm just not going to eat junk food. I'm not going to eat junk food. I'm good. Boom, munchies hit. I'm on my way to fucking the gas station. On my way to Domino's. It was terrible, bro. That was like a cycle for like 2 months. And then mid-September, I was just like, dude, no. I'm done. I'm fucking done. And then I didn't throw away my weed or nothing, but I completely cold turkey stopped watching porn, stopped jerking off like a fucking monkey, stopped playing video games, stopped scrolling, all that stuff. But I still smoked weed. And that was pretty much it. I just smoked weed. I was still locked in on the gym. I was waking up early. I wasn't eating like shit. I was still playing video games here and there. Just because, like, I didn't really feel qualified at the time to, like, actually, like, work on a YouTube or, like, do something like that. I was like, I have to get locked in first. And then, slowly the video games faded away. And then eventually, bro, I think it was a direct result of like not jerking off or something. But as soon as like 30 days went by, I would smoke weed and like put me in a low vibration. I was like, I'd be out in the kitchen cooking food, and then I would like see something in the corner of my eye, like a demon or something. Like, whoa, what the fuck? See it again over here. Whoa. And I'm hearing them like stereotypical demon shit, like voices. And I'm like, bro. And now like I'm scared. I'm like fucking scared. I'm cooking my food as quick as I can. Take it to my room, shut the door. Fucking hell, what was that, bro? Whatever, I'll keep eating my food. Good night. Next day, cooking food again. Seeing demons, hearing them. Bro, what is going on? This and that. Cook my food, go to my room, everything's good. Next morning, I'm like, why am I smoking weed? I have everything else lined up and locked in. Why am I still smoking weed? Why? So you know what I did? I took my bong, shattered it, threw it away. Took my weed jar, threw it away. Took everything that had to do with the weed, threw it away. Gone. This was like mid-November. A week later, I quit my job. I said, fuck you guys. I'm sick of working here. Don't know if that was a good decision or not. Then I started waking up at 4 a.m. for like a while. Then I went on vacation to go see my mom for Christmas. Then the 4 a.m. shit, out the drain. And I was still locked in. I was still doing my thing, And then my buddy, who's doing really good right now, he's making about $20K per month, He's like, yo, come work for me, dude. Fuck your shitty job. Come work for me. That is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life, because at that job I was at, because I had gotten a new job after I quit, all the people there were losers. All the people there, it was a mind virus over there, bro. Terrible. It wasn't a good environment. As soon as I started working with my buddy and I'm around different people, I'm around killers, I'm listening to podcasts and I'm doing my thing, complete mindset shift. That whole time though, I was super locked in the gym. My diet was on key. I was making sure I'm trying to be an online fitness coach. Right? And that's basically why I wanted to make this video. And I kind of just talked about what happened that I never really talked about. Never really actually opened up to you guys about that. But, now it's been 8 minutes. And now I'm getting to the point. But I want to be an online fitness coach. So I've been really trying to level up my physique. And, now I'm working on my buddy. And now I'm making way more money. Just a complete blessing in general. And now I'm thinking I need to invest this money into something. I need to invest it in myself. So I bought a fitness program. I'm not going to say which one. I bought a fitness program. Best thing. I spent $3,000 on it. $3,000. Best $3,000 I've ever spent in my fucking life. Ever. Hands down. My physique's been exploding. My everything, bro. Everything from energy levels to motivation to fucking my physique in general. Everything changed. Complete game changer. And I'm just sitting here like, first of all, if you guys haven't invested into yourself or you think you can afford it, bro, I spent my last dollars on this shit. I genuinely spent my last dollars. Credit card maxed out. But it was the best thing I'd ever did. I'd taken the risk, bro. If you're not willing to take the risk and invest into yourself, I don't know what you're doing, because it's going to take you fucking years before you figure this out. You have to just jump headfirst into it and invest into yourself, bro. Anyways, the whole point of this YouTube channel now is I've been clean off weed since mid-November. You can do the math. I don't feel like doing the math right now. I haven't been watching porn, haven't been jerking off at all. You know, I talk to women here and there, but I'm also just kind of like, I don't really feel like spending time on that. I'd rather spend time on my mission at the current moment, you know. And it is a struggle, I'll tell you what. It's a big fucking struggle, lust. It's crazy. Powerful. Yeah, really, that's it. I'm just trying my best to document my way to success. I want to show you guys that if you just lock in, if you wake up on time, you work hard every day, you're not smoking weed, you're not going to the club, you're not drinking alcohol, you're not vaping, you're not doing all that shit. You do exactly what you're supposed to do. You go to the gym, you work hard, you know, you eat healthy, you're mature, you're not chasing hoes. Brother, I promise you, dude, watch me. Use this as an example. Anybody that's watching right now, this is the biggest blessing that you ever have in your life. To watch me do this so that you can do it yourself. Once I achieve it, I'm going to display the fact that anybody can do it. I'm broke. My family's broke. I mean, right now I'm making a lot more money now. I guess I'm not really broke anymore, I guess. But I've been broke for a while, and I'm showing that anybody can do it because I was a like-minded individual, and I made friends with him, and we were both broke. And now he's not broke, and now I'm not broke. But I'm not at all where I want to be financially, and I want to be making boatloads of money. Boatloads. Through online fitness coaching. That is my goal. And I've been wanting to do this for the past year. And I'm going to document the entire journey to that, to success. I'm going to show it to you guys through mindset, health, habits, training. I'm going to show you how, if you just implement things in your life, if you just do the things you're supposed to do, if you just take action, your life will change, bro. Even if it's not financially right away, it will in the future, dude. If you just continue to be consistent, you don't fall off. And I'm going to be living proof of that. I know I'm going to get there. I know it. So anybody watching this video right now, next week, or even when I'm successful, use this as a beacon of light showing you it's possible. I'm sitting in my 2008 Honda Accord that I bought in cash for around $6,000. Who knows what I'll be sitting in 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 24 months from now. Who knows? I could still be broke. I'm going to give it 5 years. It will take me 5 years. I will give it 5 years of just sheer determination, sheer hard work. I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to keep putting out videos. I'm going to continue pushing, doing what I'm supposed to do, leveling up my physique to where I know it could be. As a young man, bro, you just have nothing but potential, and it's wasted because you're programmed to believe everyone's a fucking robot. And that's what I realized at a very young age when I was like 12 or 13. Like, all these people are robots. I want bigger fucking things. I want to be a CEO. I want to do this. I want to do that. And everyone's like, well, there's a lot of risk in that. Well, they didn't like my level of ambition in school. But everybody else that wants to follow on, that wants to be a doctor, I want to be a construction worker, and then they get to like being old, and then they hate their life, and then they're fucking depressed. I don't want any of that shit. Because I understand as a young man, I don't want to waste my potential making nothing. Trading hours for dollars, selling my youth to a corporation. I'm I'm not interested in that because I understand as a young man, I have nothing but potential, limitless potential. And I'm going to put blood, sweat, and tears to achieve that potential, brother. I promise you, you are capable of it too. You, sitting at home, I don't care if you're 13 or you're 28. You are still a young man. You can go out there and achieve anything. You have limitless potential. God has gifted you with talents, with something, a voice, something that you can do, something that you're good at, and you can achieve your fruits. We live in a time where that is possible. There's been times in the past where you're a peasant and you're fucked. You sleep on dirt, you live in shit, and there's no way of getting out, but we live in a blessed society where we can. We can use our gifts. God has blessed us. We live in a time, it's so easy to get wrapped up into thinking, oh, I wish I lived in the 60s. I wish I lived in the 80s, or whatever the fuck that excuse is. I had the same one before. But you live in such a time still that you're going to look back on in 20 years and be like, I lived in the good times and now it's shit. AI's taken over. There's no way I'm going to get out now. I should have gotten out when I was younger in this time period right now, but I understand that I have a journey and I need to get out of being broke. I need to break the family mold. I'm using this video as a starting point, a beacon of light for when I'm there. Or for anybody watching right now, they can watch the journey. Because I'm going to get there. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be a successful fitness coach. I will. And I'll be making tons of fucking money. And you guys are going to see it. I'm not saying that in a douchey, cocky way. I'm just saying it's going to happen, and I have sheer confidence in it. Because I want to be a beacon of light showing people it is possible. It is possible. Your work ethic just has to be there. And you will continue to learn. And you will continue to do things. And you will continue to improve and be better because of your limitless potential. If you achieve that, if you actually chase that limitless potential, where God guides, He will provide you. And I haven't made the money I want to make, but where God is guiding me right now, He has been providing me. And I love every second of it. And I thank God. I'm grateful for it. I was grateful when I was broke, and I'm grateful even more now that I'm making more money. And that's all I want to say today, guys. I need to be making more of these car talks, but I'm going to be making a variety of content. I'm on Instagram making funny videos now. I think that suits me better. You know, like outside of these, I know I'm very serious in these, but I'm I'd consider myself a pretty funny guy. And I'm just going to try and use that talent to, you know, get eyeballs, I guess you can say, but I'm just trying to be more successful here. So that's all I'm trying to say, guys. I love you guys. Take action. And you have a blessed day.